5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm stretching. Wait a sec.
What up? My name is Alicia, and I am currently suffering from crippling post-concert depression.
Oh.
These are my co-hosts.
John Paul.
And John Mike.
And this is the 94.
Woo!
Free power. Cheers.
It's an event. Us starting the recording is an event.
Exactly. You clap for things that you praise. So, all right. Well, Alicia, as you remember from last week, I have given you guys tasks of picking the topics when you host the interview. So
The interview?
Much TVs, MMVAs.
pretty much an interview.
Just kidding.
It's a podcast.
Okay, well, I just thought of this topic approximately 48 seconds ago. Because I could not think of anything.
Now 57 seconds ago.
Now are we... Hold on. Okay, yeah, go ask a question, sorry. I was going to ask you a question about the question, but I realized you haven't asked the question.
Okay, so this was one of the many things I thought about, and this is like the least stupid one. Because like my brain doesn't work very well, I guess. But sorry, John. Thank you for texting me during. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Anyways, I want to know what in a perfect world would you want to be like doing with your life? Because I know that like you play the piano. In a perfect world, would you be a musician or video game designer? Or because you like a lot of things.
I don't know.
In a perfect world, would you be? You'd obviously be a famous Hollywood actor. But I don't know. So
Okay, so is this question like, are we going like serious, or is it just like fantasy, whatever you want?
we can do
Why not both?
We can
Why
do
not
both.
both?
Start with like
Okay,
with like a fantasy life.
So fantasy life.
Yeah.
So fantasy, like this is something like completely unattainable. Well, like
Not 100% unattainable, but something that you would like, but there's this very small chance.
it's like your guilty pleasure fantasy world.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's a little bit selfish. Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Alicia, why don't you hit us off with? I'm kidding. It's always the person who asks the questions.
Yeah, I hate when you tell me to.
So, Alicia, I know your feelings on this topic are interesting, so why don't you take it away?
I'm gonna have a Timbit. Thank you, Alicia, for providing snacks and food
Every week.
every morning.
Okay. Let me see. Have you guys ever played the game MASH?
Would you like me to grab you a sheet of paper?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
We're not gonna play. I just want you to tell me.
Ew, this is raspberry.
Yeah, it's jelly filled. Those are the most disgusting ones, and you said they were good.
I thought it was
Subtopic.
strawberry.
You guys can answer this in the comments, although probably won't. So
No,
your
Cheryl will. Cheryl comes clutch every
Cheryl,
week.
because Cheryl loves us.
Cheryl's amazing. I love her. Okay, anyways, ask your question.
jelly-filled donuts. What is your take on them? Are they good or are they bad?
They're good when they're strawberry, not when they're raspberry like these ones.
In my opinion, they're the nastiest things in the world.
Yeah, they're gross.
In my opinion,
See, I don't
they're the
like.
nastiest thing
I
in
don't
the
like.
world.
It's the
What,
same
sorry?
with. Okay, that's rude. It's the same with like. Do you know with the gum that when you chew it, it squirts out?
Oh, I actually kind of like that.
No, it's.
Juicy fruit?
The vanilla
Like
kind, at least.
The juicy fruit one?
No, it's like dentine something.
I don't know.
Everyone don't like things that squirt at me, so
I don't. That's why I don't.
take
like
that
it.
as you may, but like, no.
Okay, so going back to this MASH thing. Okay. So what is it? It's the MASH is your house.
Yeah, so
And then
that's
you
the
choose, like-
mansion, apartment,
It's okay.
shack,
So tell me where
and
you would
house.
live, like location and what type of house.
Okay,
Tell me who you would be married to.
Okay.
Tell me what job you would have and what car you would drive. In a dream world.
Ew.
All right, and career you would have as well.
Yeah, in career.
Like how you would be making money.
Yeah.
You go first.
I go first?
Yeah, I have to think about this.
Okay, so
one.
this one's fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I wasn't a Christian, okay,
weren't?
If I weren't.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
he's got two fantasies. So
Yeah.
you're going to tell us both.
Yeah, so if I weren't a Christian, I would be definitely married to Jonathan Groff because I'm in love with him. Just his work and like, the type of person he is. He would be my spouse. I would be living. You know what? Yeah, I would be living in California. Like I would be living in California. I would have a a luxurious beach house, but not so much like enough for me to go home and be like, oh, I love my house, but not so much like a party house. You know, it's not a place for everyone to like a 30, like what, a 500, like, you know, capacity, like
Project X house.
like yeah, Project No. And I like to no, you know what? This is fantasy. So yeah, actually, I would have a house that can like host a 300 people party, and
Well, that shrunk 200 people.
you know, like Tony
It started
Stark's.
off as 500. You're like, no,
You know,
okay.
200's a little too much. So
You know
we'll
how
keep it
Tony
there.
Stark's house looks in Iron Man 3?
No.
Yes.
I don't.
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
before or
would you
after
like
the
to-
explosion?
before the explosions, obviously. That would definitely, I would like a house like that, but not, obviously, it's on the beach. It's not going to be like cliff. Actually, no, I would pay to get
cliff.
like a man-made cliff made right in front of the beach of California, and build the house right there.
I wouldn't because
The
first
career
place.
that I would have would be, I would be, in a like, I would be a fashion mogul.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A fashion, is that a fancy way to say model?
Fashion mogul? No.
Model?
It's more like
You're getting there.
no, it's a
No,
designer.
yeah.
Fashion
Like
designer.
you're
Like I would have my
important
own
in the
yeah.
fashion world.
I would have my own
Like
line.
Anna
and,
Like
Wintour.
Meryl Streep and Devil Wears Prada.
Exactly.
It's Anna Wintour. It's the real lady. Meryl
Who?
Streep is inspired by the editor-in-chief of Vogue. Hello. I hope I got that right, because if I didn't, like, I
That'd be
probably
really
sound
funny. You're
really
chirping
dumb.
me.
Okay, I'm gonna Google it just to make sure, and if it's
Oh,
not
dear.
right, then Adam can cut it.
He's
They're
not
gonna be
going
like,
to.
oh.
He's not
though.
going to.
I
it's
know
funny.
he's so mean because he didn't cut the thing last week.
And yeah, that would be that. I don't know why. Like, it's always been something that I'm passionate about, but not passionate enough to be like, I'm gonna sit down with a drawing pad and make, you know.
Ha! She is the editor-in-chief of Vogue.
There we go. Did I answer all the questions? So house, place,
No, you answered two of them.
house, place, spouse, career.
Car.
Oh, my
What
car.
kind of car would you drive?
Ooh, I'm not a huge car person.
You've gotta
I'm
have
not,
some knowledge
but definitely go towards the Teslas, just because I like
In a
the
dream
small.
world,
I just like the
Teslas
small.
are attainable.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Semi.
Oh
But
yeah.
like, I would go for like Lamborghini or Ferrari or something like really freaking.
Oh my gosh,
fancy.
what was the car in Magic Mike 2?
Bentley's. I'm just
Was it a
guess.
Bentley?
I didn't see them.
I don't know. I don't remember.
The
Oh, we
ones
saw
where the doors
snippets
open
of
up
it.
like this. Remember the car that they, that Joe, the older one in their
Yeah.
group, takes? I'm not like too crazy. I've always imagined the person that I marry would have a nice car, and I wouldn't. I don't know why. I've always imagined that. So Jonathan Groff, whatever car you're driving, but he rides a bike everywhere
I was gonna say does
in New
anybody-
York. He rides a bike everywhere in New York.
The
so-
Lamborghini. mountain bikes, you
The
know.
Lamborghini of
made.
It's a bike, but it's a freaking high end.
I'm not too huge on the
$40,000.
automobiles. I would, you know what? Actually, I would be riding a limo. I would have someone driving me because I wouldn't be
In
driving
a
myself.
limo every day.
Yep.
Jeez.
Everywhere and anywhere I go, and it's gonna be a stretch Hummer, and it's not like
So he really
it's gonna be
doesn't care
so
about the
long that
environment.
it's gonna be so long that it can only go one way. Like you would have
You have to change limos when you want to go a different.
pretty much.
Gee.
He watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
and,
That's a
and I want to
reference.
have a jacuzzi in the back of it too.
See, I did not
Is that
catch
okay?
that
Is that
reference.
like a real thing?
It's a real thing.
I've never seen that in my life.
a
A jacuzzi in a I
Oh.
swear, in a limousine.
Adam, you know what to do.
Every show I do it without realizing. Okay.
Well, you
Is
don't-
that it for you?
Yeah,
Is there
that
any
is-
other little tidbits you'd like to add? Like, do you have a dog?
Oh,
or
I would
cat or
have
anything?
we would have adopted at least like 5 children, one of which have to be a ginger.
You're ambitious with the kids, man. I don't know how
One of which has to be a
5
bit a
kids.
ginger, and I also want a French bulldog. and a husky. And I also want to get a kitten. I want to get them all three at the same time so that they grow up together.
I was train that husky first. Because that one will run away.
I don't care. It's cute.
It's cute when they run away.
Cute when they run away.
Hey, I
in
need
California.
a running buddy, okay? Jonathan Groff is 10 years older than me. By the time this fantasy world happens, he's probably gonna be 50. I'm gonna be 40. And I don't want him breaking his hips, running outside with me. You know?
50 is not that old.
It's pretty old though.
It's only half a century. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, John. You're next.
I thought we were doing the Christian side for him as well, but
No, we're gonna go around and then we'll start a new one.
all right. This is tough because I don't know where I want to live.
Oh, but you have everything else like figured out.
Yeah,
Well, good for you.
pretty much. I'd probably, I'd live in different places because of my job, which is property management. The owner of a property management company.
What does that mean? Like real estate?
Just like
Kinda. I own a
Just
ton
like
of
the guy that I
places,
dated,
and
Ben, he was a property manager. He's filthy
Loaded.
rich. Yeah.
I just rent places out to people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, I'd say like some people buy like 4 or 5 different cottages, let's say, in Muskoka, and they're
People
like,
pay to use them.
yeah. And so the thing is depending on how high end it is how much you can charge. So if a cottage is worth like $1 million, you can charge $5,000 a week in rent, and that's just for one cottage. So imagine having more than one place renting out at the same time.
I've always wished that that my parents had bought properties when it was first like houses in
When
Toronto
everything
were
was really
like
cheap.
$1,000, and now they're like
your parents
banking.
are 100 years old.
They're like
so.
now they're banking for like 200 plus. Not even. Wait, that's a little.
That's
less.
really
like,
low.
Yeah, like more like 800 plus.
I was
now.
gonna say
in
it,
Toronto,
I'd say
down like
about
right downtown
600
entertainment
plus.
district. A
Yeah.
tiny apartment is probably
A lot.
almost $1 million.
I wouldn't say million. I'd say probably
like condo
In the
condo
middle of the
apartment?
entertainment district.
yeah,
Are you talking
a
about-
little apartment.
I was looking online at apartments in Toronto just like to see what's up, and the cheapest one I could find was $800 a month, and it was a room. It wasn't an apartment. It was a room in an apartment. You rent out the bedroom
Yeah.
for
You're
$800
not
a
looking in the right
month.
places. I
just
found
looked like
two-
on MLS, like just to see what everybody
I
was
found
like
like
doing.
2-bedroom apartments for $1,200 and $600 per person, and you just share the kitchen, living room space, and bathroom. Which is not bad. That's why I was like, I need a roommate if I move down, because like as practical as I want to be, and I want to live in a condo down there, it's not gonna happen in an economy like this, and especially with my salary.
So I'd probably marry Selena Gomez too. just so
Selena
honest.
Gomez.
Okay, I
Yeah.
remember. Was it the first episode you said you want to talk about celebrity crushes?
Yeah, I
Because
did.
you have
I
a
think.
lot. Okay,
I have
Yeah.
a ton.
let's take
yeah.
a break from this fantasy life, even though we totally
man.
just did. Tell me,
all of them.
well, whatever ones you can think of, and
Wait.
why.
Okay, so say yeah.
It's gonna be kind of
Is
stale with
that's
these.
Selena
Selena
Huge.
Gomez. Selena Gomez is number one
I don't know actually.
because your phone background is Amelia Clark.
Yeah, that's true. Amelia Clark, if you
Amelia
ever
Clark
become
is a
single,
babe.
you know who to talk to. Yeah. Oh, Amelia Clark is amazing. Amelia Clark, because Daenerys, need I say more? Selena Gomez. I don't know. I guess I've had a crush on her since I saw Barney when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Barney?
Barney?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
It was a while ago.
Jeez.
I wasn't even thinking of girls
Selena.
when I was
Selena,
like 4
you
years.
and John go way back, girl.
Way back.
Yeah. Well, you
I'm
know
the
what
good
she
JB.
says. You know what? Well, all she wants to do is look good for you. So
That's true. Demi Lovato. I mean, technically, I guess for the same reason.
Demi's hot, but I feel like if I met her
Do not
in
say
real
anything
life,
bad about Demi Lovato.
No. I'm not saying anything like negative. I'm saying if I do meet her in real life, and I feel like we'd like hit it off as friends, and we'd be just like like super cool buddies.
Ouch.
Probably will.
No, not that I'm friend zoning her, and I feel like she would look at me and be like,
just friend zoned Demi Lovato.
Oh
She
god.
falls in love with you. And you're like, I just
I'm
wanna stay
friend zoning
friends.
her. It's just I feel like we would hit it off as really good friends.
I don't want to.
I thought you were gonna say like she looks hot, but in person she's probably gross. Like I thought you were gonna say that.
No.
I'm like, no, this girl's like she's looks.
I wouldn't.
She's one of those people where you think she looks good, like on camera, but then when you see her in real life, it's like, oh, you look good. She's one of those people.
Have you
Just
ever
like Joey Graceffa.
seen her in real life?
Huh?
Have you ever seen her in real life?
That's what I was saying.
Oh,
like
you
your
think
point.
that she,
Yeah.
okay.
Emma Stone.
No. Not a huge fan.
Really, Emma Stone?
Yeah.
Redhead Emma Stone or blonde Emma Stone?
Blonde. Gwen Stacy for the win.
No, because like I went to school with someone who looked like her, and she just ruined her for me.
Oh. Okay,
Everyone
weird.
keeps telling me I look like Emma Stone, and it's like,
thought we were talking about my celebrity crush.
Keep going.
I can't think. It's too early in the morning. Who else? For a time, I had a crush on Kirsten Dunst, who was Mary Jane Watson from the first Spider-Mans. But I think it's the reason because I loved Spider-Man so much that she was my crush. What?
And then Bring It On.
Oh, and Bring It On. That was a good one too. Yeah, classic movie.
We watched Fired Up the other day.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Oh, the girl from Fired Up too. She's pretty attractive.
the
I don't know if she'd be
blonde?
nice. Yeah,
The blonde?
the main girl.
She looks like she's. Never mind. It's fine.
No, say it.
She's
Speak
high.
your
She
mind.
just looks high maintenance.
I feel like she's probably a really rude person in real life.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, these are just crushes. I'm not acting upon
Yeah.
them. 'cause
No, he's in
don't
love.
I don't live in LA, and what else? Who else? Sorry, not what else. Who else?
Okay,
Oh, there's a ton. I
my
just
follow-up
don't
question
know.
to all of your celebrity crushes is, in a perfect dream world, would you be in a polygamous relationship with
No.
all of those women?
Oh.
Okay.
I don't
Good
believe,
for you.
I don't believe in polygamy.
Well, Alicia does, so
Like, I mean, I could window shop, just think about it, but like, oh,
she's
that'd
gonna
be nice.
she's
But,
gonna be married to 5 boys that go in one direction.
yeah, but there's only 4 that go in one direction.
Too soon.
One took the fork in the path and split up.
Can I just tell you, while we're on the topic of One Direction,
Okay.
my dreams were crushed, my life ended, and my soul left my body last night when I read an article saying they're going on a hiatus in March for at least a year. At least a year.
No.
Which
That's
means
actually
on
kind of
September 9th, when I'm in Ottawa for their concert, might be my last One Direction concert.
Because they have to rebrand, no? Without thing there.
Well, I don't know. I guess so. They're
that thing there.
they're releasing a new album.
I don't know his name.
Zayn.
Alright, Zayn.
Zayn.
Malik or whatever. I don't know.
You
his
know
name.
all of their names. Don't lie.
I don't actually know all their names. That's the one
I
name
know
I know.
Niall.
And then Harry Styles, because you talk about him all the time. Niall Horan.
I talk about it all the time.
Yeah, you do. I don't know the other 2 names.
Liam and Louis.
Oh, last names?
Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, Niall Horan,
I named
Harry Styles, and Malik.
when
I
was
know their
younger,
middle names too. Don't test me.
Mallet or Malik?
Malik.
When I was younger, I wrote a story about a Liam Payne. Did you know that?
Like fan fiction.
No. It was the story. Oh, the stories of this guy who.
Oh, it was
Samaritan.
a guy's name was Liam Payne.
Yeah, the character's name was Liam Payne. And
Really?
yeah, I'm so weirded out that his name is Liam Payne now. Okay.
How is it spelled?
Liam Payne, like Liampayne.
Jeez, that's even the same spelling.
So back on.
Okay, yeah,
back on
so-
topic.
Okay, back on topic.
You said you would have multiple houses. You'd be property manager. You'd
Yeah.
be married to Selena Gomez.
Car?
What kind of car would you drive?
Okay, so because it's fantasy, I guess I could drive whatever I want.
Yeah.
The Batmobile.
Oh, that'd be cool. No, I'd probably. I don't know. There's a lot of
Avita
choose.
Beetle.
No, that's I wouldn't do that even if it wasn't fantasy. because I'd choose a Golf or a Jetta. But I don't know.
Not even a
Bentleys
Passat?
are nice. Lamborghinis are nice. The Aventador is a Lamborghini, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, probably the Aventador. Because it's sleek.
Is sleek and is fast.
Yes.
Yeah, just drive a Formula One
Or-
everywhere.
Or even Bugatti. Those are really
You know what I saw driving around? Okay. For
Back
those
off
of you,
topic, guys.
no, this is a car thing. For those of you who may be listening from outside of town, we live in Bradford, which is a really small farm town, and they're like,
which are losing its farms quickly.
yeah, we don't have like a lot of farms anymore. But like when I was a kid, it was like all farms and like a Tim Hortons, and that was it.
2 Tim Hortons.
2 Tim Hortons and an IGA. But now, like, I guess because we're growing a bit, we have like 25,000 people that live in this town, and they have a lot of big houses now. But the other day, I saw an Aston Martin
That's cool.
driving down Holland Street, and I was like, this is a $267,000 car driving at the 4 corners, aka the death corners, because there are like 4 accidents there a day.
Give or take.
It's like I wanted to follow him so I could like find out what he does for a living and see if he's hiring, but I lost him because he was driving an Aston Martin. But yeah, it was weird.
So, future reference, if you guys ever need someone to tail someone, don't call Alicia because she'll lose.
Yeah, I'm not very good.
I saw a Rolls Royce 2015 model, which is also a
I
very
saw one.
expensive
I
car.
saw one in Wasaga actually.
The one I saw was at Green Lane in Young. In Newmarket.
I think that was the car in Magic May too. Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Oh
They're-
yeah,
They
it was
are
a Rolls Royce.
Very expensive cars.
I just like how big it is. It makes the people inside look like tiny people.
Or go the opposite, get a smart car so you look huge.
I don't want to look huge.
Look like Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Like, be
Did we
careful.
miss anything on yours?
I don't
Got house?
think so.
Job, spouse.
I guess technically
car.
location.
Okay, so how many like different places would you own?
As many as I could.
Like your top 4.
Top 4, and where would they be?
Cottage in Muskoka. A house in the Caribbean. A house in France.
Why are you whispering?
Because I'm tired. Sorry, let me rephrase. A cottage in Muskoka, so I'm closer to the mic now. A house in the Caribbean. Where specifically in the Caribbean, I don't know right off the tip of my head. France. Probably near Paris or Paris for all you French-speaking people. And I don't know, I guess a house in South America. Just 'cause
You pick
Florida.
weird ass places.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even
Not
thinking
one in your home
Europe.
country of the United States of America.
it's
Yeah.
not really my home country.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I was not even thinking anywhere in Europe.
Yeah, but-
Like top 4.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the thing
I
is,
would.
these are
London.
Yeah.
these
You
are
kidding me?
expensive spots to go
London?
to.
I want to go to London so badly.
Maybe yeah.
Or
okay.
Italy. If I had to choose one place in Europe, it would be either London or Rome.
Top 4 would okay. I'd put
Method to
London
my
in there.
madness.
Top 4 would be London, California, New York, and Sydney, Australia. I would just have to hire like a team to kill all the spiders in the house every time I come in to live there. But yeah.
The only problem I would have with like not pertaining to you, but you more specifically, like being in Europe in a country where I don't know the language.
Yeah.
That would be such a
But
hassle.
I'd like that. I'm actually huge on like
I would love to learn. Like I'm not against learning it, but like living there and not knowing what
I love
anybody's
language.
I
saying.
know some of it.
Have you ever actually watched like foreign like short films and stuff? It is so much better than anything that I ever watch. Like the stories are so raw and like just the idea of the language, and well, obviously I had subtitles just so that I could understand, but it's so beautiful.
My choices were pretty much based off of money, though. How
Okay.
much money would be made in those
Okay.
places is a lot more than the States.
I can't believe your like
Oh, okay.
dream job isn't to be like a famous musician or video game designer or make music for video games.
I mean, that would be cool. But
There's a
But
lot
money
of-
is the
there's-
motive for
Honestly,
you, isn't
it's
it?
a huge. There's huge pressure in that though.
there's that exactly.
Well, in
'cause
the fashion
it
industry,
takes a
there's
lot.
huge pressure.
but you're
as
in
well,
a
but I feel
dream
like-
world.
Yeah, but the thing is that you still have to think about those things in a dream world.
No,
Yeah,
because
because you'd still have to be living it. Remember?
but in a dream world, you just say, I want more money, and then you go, I can't snap, and then you get some more money.
Well, in a dream world, then I would be able to fly, or move really fast,
And you wouldn't need a car.
and I wouldn't need a car.
Why wouldn't you have a car? Cars are fun.
Because I'd
Okay.
be the only person in
I'll
the
do
world with
mine
a
now.
teleportation
Okay, go for it.
device.
Go for it.
Okay. I would live probably in Beverly Hills
Ooh.
in a nice, not a huge mansion, just because, like, you know, I don't know. I don't need a big house. I want to get lost. But I would like even like your size house is good, but have like a few extra rooms for like cool stuff,
Oh, like a theater room.
like a theater room and like a gym and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would live, Beverly Hills. I said. What else is it? Who I would marry? Well, I think we all know the answer to that.
I thought you were gonna say we all know the answer to that, but you're all wrong. That's what I thought. That's what you were
It would
gonna say.
100% be Harry Styles.
How old is he, by the way?
He's 21.
21. So he's in 1994.
He's 94.
Oh my
be able to
goodness!
join the
Pay
podcast.
He's
tribute.
a February 94.
Oh
He's
my
older than me.
Goodness.
Older than John.
And he's the youngest.
Eldest.
He's the youngest in One Direction.
Wait, how old is Niall?
He's a 93. He's gonna be 23 this year, I guess. Or no, 22.
He's 22 this year. Oh, I was always into the older men.
The oldest one is a 91. He's gonna be 24.
I'm gonna guess Louis.
Yeah. Good for you.
Okay.
Good job.
And dream car.
It would probably be a Lamborghini Murcielago
Those are nice cars too.
or
Ben.
like that would be my fancy driving car. Like if I really want to impress people, I drive that. But for my like practical going to the grocery store car, I would have a
2004
a
Hyundai.
1967 Camaro.
Oh.
See, I didn't know we
vroom,
were
vroom.
multiple cars. I said I didn't know we could have multiple cars.
I would
It's
just
a
have
dream world. You can have whatever you want.
I
have
could
a-
also have a Volkswagen Jetta.
Are you kidding?
Dead serious.
Why?
Like my mom's Jetta.
I just
Is
always
it-
wanted that car.
like my mom's Jetta. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
The
Okay, like a
Volkswagen
new Jetta or like
Brand new.
Alex Jetta?
a brand new Jetta.
Yeah, like
Oh,
my
okay.
mom's Jetta.
Fully loaded.
Yeah, like
No, my mom's
like,
basics.
Yeah, see, fully loaded.
She's
I don't know if I'd pick between automatic or standard. Because, I mean, I know how to drive both, but I just feel that standard is more of a chore than automatic.
Yeah.
But that's
then you
also
don't
because...
know how to drive.
You know what
No,
I'm
but
not
I'm
gonna lie,
saying that's also
because-
because I drive automatic.
You
Thank
have-
you, mom and dad, for the car that you bought me. But like, what I'm gonna hate the most is I won't be able to hold the person's hand that like beside me because it's
Yeah, you can.
standard.
You just have to let go
You have to
of
drive
the
on the
human-
highway. Yeah. Where you're staying at.
Just
Same
yeah,
speed.
do it on the highway and you don't.
Okay, fine.
You could
But
typically
still,
do
it's
that
just
on
like,
any
it's just
street.
very something. It's something that I do often with the people that I'm in
You
relationships
just
with.
have to
When I get in a
let
car,
go
it's like I
of
hold their hand while they drive,
Constantly.
or they hold my hand.
Or you could, you know what could happen? You could have your hand as the passenger on the stick shift
No.
and have the other person
See, that's a
just
chore.
Just put their hand on top and then like help you out.
That's true.
You
Give you
know?
a little shake a shake.
Okay.
That's bugging.
Career.
See, I don't know if like my dream career is like attainable.
Okay.
So I don't know if I want to go all out.
So is property management, but
Yeah. Okay, well. I don't know. That's a hard one. I think I would want to be in fashion also. Even
Right?
though like I don't dress that well, I just think that would be such a cool industry to be.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's like
I
when I
used to
think
wanna-
fantasy, it's
Yeah.
like boom, fashion.
I
for
used to
some
want to
reason.
be like in the fashion industry when I was like in grade 8 and grade 9. And I took fashion classes through high school. But like I love sewing and everything like that. I love that. And like making your own stuff. Like it doesn't even have to be clothes per se. Like I used to want to do interior design also. Like yeah. I think that would be cool. What am I missing? Anything?
Spouse, location, car, house,
Yeah, you
job.
got it all. Is there anything like you wanted to, to sprinkle on top of the ice cream?
I would have multiple Great Danes.
Multiple Great Danes.
Oh, we didn't even
So
talk
you'd
about
be
pets.
Cruella de Vil with Great Danes.
No, I wouldn't make coats out of them. I would just have them.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you going with that, buddy?
Cruella de Vil didn't have the Dalmatians. She
stole them.
She made coats out of
She
them.
didn't actually. Well, I mean, she stole them, but she didn't get away with it.
You fixed those glasses. Okay, what were you gonna say? Something about a pet?
I have a ton of dogs.
You would have Razzie.
I wouldn't have
no, I
Raz
wouldn't.
though, because Raz is my mom and dad's dog. So unless you want me to steal it from the house,
That's so sad.
I'll just take
You
him.
know what? That's actually so sad. Like having to leave
Leave?
and you can't take Raz.
Yeah.
But also, like if you took Raz, your mom and dad would be sad too.
I don't know if my dad would be sad. I know my mom would.
That's why I would like. I'm kind of glad I don't have like. Well, I do have a pet, but something's happening. I do have a pet, but she doesn't like me. So if I leave, it's not a big deal. My other cat, though, like the cat I had before, like I had 2 cats and one passed away last year. I wouldn't be able to leave without him.
Yeah,
he was my baby.
I have 2 pets too. I don't think they'd miss me.
Are you talking about me and John?
No, Michelle and Charmaine.
I knew he was talking about his sisters when he said that.
I was like, that's rude. But that's still rude.
I'd have Chubbs Peterson the third. I'd have Scooby Doo.
You would name your dog Scooby Doo. That's so played out.
But it's a Great Dane. What else are you gonna name him?
I would name my Great Dane like something like an oxymoron.
Oh,
Like, because he's huge, I would name him something small.
like Pip.
Timbit.
Like John
I really
Ball.
like
That's
Pip.
rude.
I really like the. I want my French bulldog to be white and then have a black spot,
French Bulldogs are so cute.
and then call him Patch or Patchy.
Chubbs Peterson is a
No,
pug.
that's a dumb name, Patchy. That's like you're talking about a beard.
Wow. Alicia just knows how to shoot down everyone today.
I'm gonna say.
So
I
Chubbs
would. Sorry, if
Peterson-
you had a dog.
Who peed in your cereal bowl this morning?
If you had a dog and we were friends, I would not call your dog Patchy.
Call him Patty.
Chubbs Peterson
I
the third
also
is a
can't.
pug.
Okay.
In case you're wondering.
Okay. Any other dogs you want to talk about?
I can't remember like the names of the breed. I'd have a golden retriever for sure because they're cool.
What would it be named? Raz Senior or Raz Junior?
No, actually, I'd probably the stupidest is that
Goober.
I would probably name it Goober. Yeah, just because I'm so used to calling Raz Goober.
The king of the goobs. You'd be the goob prince.
That word makes it on this podcast every single time.
Well, what do you
Yeah, it's
expect?
kind of like a cheer
It has
after an
its
introduction.
it has its own
how
entity.
long are we at?
We are at
That's gotta be cut.
34.
Oh, okay. It's felt like longer than that. Okay. Any other pets? Would you have cats? I hate cats.
No, I'm
I
allergic
want to
to
get a cat.
cats.
Pardon?
I'm allergic.
Oh, that's
to
right.
cats.
You are allergic to cats. What about? I would have a Sphinx cat.
No.
I love them. They're so
Those-
cute.
Those slick ones. That
The hairless
have any
cats.
hair. Ugh.
Yes. They're adorable.
they look like
Why are they hairless anyways?
Because they're
Because they're
a
Asian
hairless
breed?
Asian.
You know,
So they're
Asians aren't
technically-
hairy.
Technically, they're
I
an
know, Shih
African
Tzus.
breed, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
Sphinx
they're
is Egyptian.
Yeah,
Egyptian.
that's not Asian.
Well, Sphinx are the
Good morning,
Asians of the
Vietnam.
cats.
No, Siamese would be, is that?
That's Asian, yeah.
Siamese cats are friggin' beautiful too.
They are.
They have like bright blue eyes. It's cute. All right. Have we all put our input in about our dream world?
The fantasy, yeah.
All right, now give me a quick rundown on the perfect world that is attainable in this lifetime.
I'd be on Broadway. I would be on Broadway, and constantly on Broadway, but the time that I get off, I would be doing work in Africa, building schools and homes for people there, starting communities, and building maybe even cities where there are no cities, and try to get a life going there. I don't know why, but I'm just passionate about third world, even in the Philippines, like going back there and like reviving pretty much the streets and making it a more livable space and not so tragic looking. I would be married. Oof. I don't even think, like, right now I'm just so career driven. I don't think I would be married. I do want to have kids though, 10 of them. Although I know that's not attainable, I'd probably adopt.
That's attainable. The Duggars have 20. So
19.
I mean, you're cool.
Well, because like I assume that I would attain this career around the age of 30. So that leaves me that doesn't that doesn't leave me a lot of time. I don't want to have like a kid at 50.
Would you be like a foster parent? Or is that not in the cards? Because they have a lot of kids, but you also don't get to keep them.
No, I wouldn't be a foster parent just because it's a different story.
Yeah, well, if somebody adopts them or something else.
I wouldn't be a foster parent.
Like, they can move kids without telling you. You get paid to be a foster parent, but at the same time, like... What?
I did not know the definition.
I did not know
that
they get paid.
I literally thought the
government pays you.
You're a permanent nanny, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But like the thing is, with like people that are really good foster parents, they sometimes can get really attached to the kids. Actually, I have a story about that. I know this is off topic, but we always go off topic. That's like our thing. My dad's friends, I don't know if they were foster parents or if they did something else, but they only had one kid that they had brought to them because their parents were having like a custody battle or something like that, and he couldn't be with either of them at the moment. So he was with my dad's friends for quite a while, and they really grew like really attached to him and like kind of saw him as their own kid. And then the whole custody thing ended, and
the mom or dad won?
The dad won.
Okay.
So the kid went back with the dad, and they were kind of worried because like they heard the dad was like not
good.
Stable.
Okay.
And it turns out, I think it was just before Christmas last year, the dad murdered the son. Yeah. So that would be the only like...
Oh my gosh.
Like, because what if that happened and like you were like, oh my god, and they were like, if we had like just adopted him, it would have been fine.
No.
You know? But... So yeah, that's the dark side of it. But like, I wouldn't be a foster parent because I don't like kids enough.
As for my mode of transportation, I would obviously be living in New York.
Yeah.
Mode of transportation.
So bike.
I would be okay with a bike.
It's like, actually
or
probably
public,
the best way to travel.
Like,
yeah.
My legs would look freaking flawless because of all the biking around I would do. I would live in Manhattan. Please.
Right in the heart of the city.
Right? And is there anything? I would have a French bulldog, for sure. That's coming with me.
Would you live in like an apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do they have they have condos in New York, right?
I don't know.
Yes, they do.
I would love a studio.
Ask John Ball, he's a New Yorker.
I would love a studio.
They're expensive though.
Obviously. A studio apartment. Just like the one that Rachel Berry had in Glee. Oh my gosh. When she moved to New York.
I didn't
but
watch
yeah,
those seasons.
that would generally be like, that's where I want to go.
John Ball?
See, I should probably change my job in my fantasy because property management is obtainable.
Yeah.
And I'd probably do it
in
this. I just have to start saving money better than I do now. Everything else, though, is not. So the house, well, I guess technically the house is, too. But the spouse. I don't know. I guess I would want to marry someone that I've known for a while.
Oh, shucks. I do.
While I meant more than a year at least.
We have not known each other for a year. We've known each other for 5 months.
That's why he's rejecting you right now.
Oh, damn it.
I don't know. I don't want to say someone from my childhood just because I feel like I don't know. There's no one there, really.
Oh, that's so.
But-
Okay. There's no one there.
Well,
I know somebody.
I don't know if I want you to say it on here.
Did we
so-
see a picture of her?
Oh no.
Oh yes,
No.
yes. Her and her and your stepbrother.
Oh wait, she
your
has
stepbrother.
She has a boyfriend, doesn't she?
No.
Is it
But
her
anyhow.
brother?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay. Anyhow. Car, probably the Volkswagen Jetta. Maybe not 2015 or 2016 model, but a Volkswagen Jetta would be cool.
Yeah.
I think that's everything, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, I'd still get a dog. I'd get
You
Chips
didn't say
Peterson.
where you would live.
Well, property management is the job, so. But
Excuse
I
me.
think my house honestly would still be here.
Really?
Yeah, I'd still have a house here.
Oh.
Just to keep my roots, you know?
Yeah.
I know, because
I
like
didn't even think of
I
that,
think of
but,
the
like,
same thing.
no.
Like even when I was downtown the other day, I always said like I would love to live downtown.
Yeah,
But
like
like
everyone
I don't
loves
know
to
how
move
I
out,
would
but
I would adjust and like being like I love going and I could go every single day, but like
It's
living
such a
there would be
different,
so
it's
different.
Such a different
Especially
world.
because
Like,
I've lived
can
here
I
for
just
20
tell-
years, my entire
Can I just
life.
tell you, like, I know I moved in with my aunt when I lived downtown, but it was like our schedules wouldn't mesh, and we'd have like moments where we were in the house together, or the apartment together, sorry. But usually, because she was a bartender, so she'd be home in the morning, but I'd be gone for school, and then she would go to work, and I'd be coming back. Like we'd have moments where we just met at the door, and it's like, okay, bye,
Yeah.
you know. So it felt like I was living alone,
Yeah.
pretty much. Especially because I was always in studio, and the studio life was very different. And when I studied architecture, it was so eye-opening, and just like having the time for yourself. And I think that's the biggest thing, because like here, right, like living at home, not that I don't like living at home, but like everything is by other people's time. Like I need to
I need to go here now.
I need to go here now so that I can drop Michelle off at school. Not that I don't like doing that, but it's like I'm being tugged and pulled around now because I have responsibilities for other people. Whereas like when I lived alone, it was like, oh, do I want breakfast right now? Yeah, no, I can wait because I have no other priorities to other people. Unless someone called me and said, yo, John, you want to hang out? And it's like, okay, now I have to adjust my time, you know? And it's like, and it's not that I'm a lazy person. Like I'm actually very proactive and like do my laundry when I have to and like, you know, wash the dishes if I have to. And that's another thing too. You don't have to wash other people's dishes. It is amazing. Like you cook your own food.
See,
And it's an accomplishment.
I live in the year 2015 and we have dishwashers.
Yeah, we have dishwashers too, but
Why
like
don't
pots.
you put it in?
Like I'm talking
Okay.
about pots and pans and things that don't go into the dishwasher.
I put that stuff in the dishwasher.
Pots and pans?
Yes.
Oh no,
What's wrong
we
with
don't.
that?
Just a quick little pointer. Do you at least rinse off your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher, or do you just throw them in?
I rinse them.
I don't rinse them. My mom's crazy. OCD. She washes the dishes and then puts them in the
See,
dishwasher.
Okay.
I rinse them, so it feels like
There's-
I'm still washing them.
There is method to that madness. There are filters in your dishwashers. You don't wash your dishes at all and throw them in.
Clogs.
It gets gross, and then you have to reach under the dishwasher and replace the filter.
I'm pretty sure that just happened. Actually, my mom had one.
You can pay for it to be done, but it's expensive for something you
That's
can do by
really
yourself.
gross.
And it's disgusting. Yeah. My parents told me that too, which is the reason why I'm like, why do we have to rinse off our dishes or throw them in? It's going to be washed anyways. And they're
No,
like, well,
I
you can
rinse
pay the
them
money to
off,
replace
but
it.
I rinse off like anything that's on it. But my mom, with a sponge and soap, cleans the dishes. They're clean, and then puts them in the dishwasher so they can be clean
Well, that's what
again.
my
my
parents do,
steam
too.
wash is like very nice.
I don't know.
And, like,
I don't see.
just
It's a
being-
waste of time.
And just having
it's a
the
waste
time-
of my precious time.
Having the time alone too is great. Like, I mean, as extroverted as I am, like I rejuvenate when I'm alone. So like being able to just be alone in my own apartment, even though it really
So you're
wasn't mine.
partially an introvert.
It
is what
was
you're saying.
it was nice.
An introverted extrovert.
Yeah. It was nice to, be able to reflect and do my own thing, cook when I wanted to. So yeah, I'm ready to move out.
Did you miss any?
Miss any what?
Any
Things?
points? Yeah.
I don't think
Sorry,
so.
keep going.
I'm just
You ready to
move out, but it's the money, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta wait for that job. If I get
That's
if
what
I get
I'm
a
saying.
bartender job,
Money.
boom.
As much as everyone likes to say money doesn't buy happiness, it's literally what keeps everyone alive.
I would like to send a message out to the human resources person at the Science Center.
Oh, okay.
I applied for a job there, and I haven't got any feedback. I'm very cool and very smart. So please hire me. I will make a lot of money. I just wanted to pull a John Ball.
Yeah,
Give a little personal.
You gotta caress the mic a little bit more than you did, but
Sorry.
Oh God.
Okay. I think I would still live in California because that's
I
attainable.
thought you were gonna say
Beverly Hills.
I would still be
But
working.
I would live in a studio.
no.
Do they have studio apartments in California? Okay. I think that would be really
pretty much everywhere.
that would be really cool. And high up in a place so you have a good view. I love a good view.
Roof access?
Yeah.
I would love roof
That'd be
access too.
sick.
That's attainable, right?
Okay.
I guess so.
My dream, this is the weirdest dream job ever. Attainable dream job, which I was really thinking about going to school for this, but I didn't have the grades. Is to be a forensic pathologist.
That's actually a really cool job,
Right?
too.
And I got a little taste of that when I was doing an internship at Brampton Civic Hospital. I was in the histology department for a few days, and I got to sit in on grossing sessions, which is basically the PAs or the pathologist assistant. The pathologist will remove tissue, and the PAs sit in a room for 8 hours and dissect the tissue and record, like we're doing right now, record their findings.
Oh,
And then that gets sent. They cut out the little pieces that look like cancerous or anything like that, and they put it in a little case.
Yeah,
like a petri
those
dish that
little
they keep.
yeah.
Yes, it depending on the tissue, yeah. But and then it goes off to the process, and that's where I do the technologists put it in the wax and they slice it into little tiny pieces, and then I would be the one that mounts
Why
it
don't you
onto-
apply at St. Mike's hospital? That's in the heart of downtown.
I know I worked there too, but I don't know.
Because
I
if you
don't
got
know
a job
working
down there,
downtown.
you'd be down there. And if you don't even want to move down there, I'm sure you can make it up and down. I see people.
Yeah, I worked there for 3 weeks and it was fine. I don't know, that hospital's not my favorite. I'm
See,
picky.
Sunnybrook.
The only
Sunnybrook is
problem I
a
have
big, beautiful
with
hospital.
these jobs is you have to be in a hospital, and I hate hospitals.
Right.
See, I don't mind. I really like
Hospitals
the.
are the
I really
worst.
like.
I didn't like them before the events.
I really like being in the lab. It's not like I would if I had to choose, because with the thing I went to school for, you can either be in the core lab where you don't have to talk to patients, or you can be with the patients all the time.
Okay.
And I would rather be in a lab just because that interests me a lot more than poking people with needles.
Fun fact, actually, when I was in the hospital, my final assignment that I didn't get to do because I was in the hospital was for my studio was to remodel a hospital
Ugh.
and recreate one and make it as whatever you wanted. And I'm like, damn, that is so weird. So even though even though it was a sign, because I took that as a sign that architecture is not for you, but even though in the midst of that darkness, it was still wait, but are you saying that being in the hospital setting is allowing me to be more, I don't know, practical with the project and just be more sympathetic?
You get back to class, and you're just well, I looked at the hospital I was there, and I think I can do this
Yeah,
job
right.
now.
It's I wasn't I just wanted to be in the crit, and so how did you come up with this? Well,
I really got into the project, so I actually went to a hospital myself.
yeah, and killed myself, or almost killed myself, and then that's how I got I got the concepts. Yeah, that was weird. But do you like the hospital setting, or you don't mind it?
I don't mind it.
I don't like like
I find
it.
it.
Just,
I think I'm just like an awkward person. So like I don't mind being in hospitals, but like to have to like I can never be a nurse because they like are by people's side and talking to people and like try to make them feel better all the time. And like,
I would I would love to be a nurse.
Like
That'd
I wouldn't mind it, but like the dirty work I'd be like,
Oh.
But like I just don't
That's why you
think
get
I
the
would.
volunteers
I
to do
just
it.
it takes a very special person to be a nurse.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have that. You know what I mean? Like I don't like I have the empathy and I like really care about people, but they're so skilled in like making people
Yeah.
feel so much better when they could be on their deathbed.
like the training
I was
really
gonna say.
shows.
Oh
eh?
yeah, it's crazy.
Everyone would love to be a nurse too,
Favorite
people
setting,
that are gonna
absolute
live.
favorite setting. Like really quickly, like that you can just
What do you mean?
like my favorite setting is a library. I don't know why, but I can sit in a library and just do whatever I need to do, like whether it be like memorizing lines or archiving things in a journal. I love the library setting for some reason, and not like public library. I'm talking about like Ryerson's library. It's that huge building. I don't remember what it's called anymore, but I don't know why. So favorite setting, like whether it be your mom's living room or your own bedroom.
I think I would like to be in like a big, huge room with a giant window that I could see like cool stuff out of. Or in like a field when it's night and there's like a billion stars. I love
Just
that.
no bugs.
No bugs.
Okay.
Screw bugs. All bugs suck.
You'd be just like surrounded by bug repellents everywhere, causing a dome.
So partially yours, the stars one, because the stars are awesome. And I don't know, maybe on a stage in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
On a
You
stage,
just get me so well. I
I would
love
have an
that too.
anxiety attack.
On a stage,
Well,
it just
mine's for a different reason. Only because this weekend I watched an event for CS:GO, and
oh yeah, how did that go?
the event, or
Okay, well, actually we'll talk about it later. But yeah,
Okay.
continue.
but
yeah.
like well, seeing as this wasn't like a reality 5 years ago, but they rented out, I don't remember where it was, I think it was in Germany, but it's like this huge, pretty much like the Air Canada Center.
Oh, like
or
LCS,
Skydome,
like
I
you're
guess
talking
Rogers
about.
Center now, technically.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like have just all kinds of people come to one place just to watch you do something. I think that'd be sweet.
So that's your like in your career though, like that's where you find like in my career.
No,
I
you
find,
just like stand on the stage and go like this. And have
And
100,000
have
people
everyone
watch you.
cheer.
That would be so
Oh, yeah.
lovely.
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna think that, but I mean,
Yeah.
No, the stage is such a.
Oh, my dentist is calling me.
my Jesus.
I have an appointment right now and I'm not going to it because I don't have insurance anymore.
Oh, for a second I thought that was the same number. I'm like, oh my gosh, how? Oh,
Who's that?
that's my dentist.
Really?
They just
Wow.
texted me.
That's so weird.
I'm supposed to be at the dentist.
I text
Okay.
them on
Can I finish
Thursday.
my
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. I have, what did I go over? Job and where I would live. How many? 5 minutes?
No, we're not 5 minute mark. It's fine. Just go for it.
Okay. I would drive a Camaro because that's attainable. They're not that expensive.
Anything is really attainable, though.
Huh?
When you think about it, everything that we've said is.
No.
You just have to work at
Bugattis
it.
are like almost $2 million cars. Are you kidding? That's not attainable.
You just have to work at it, even if it takes you 60 years to
To
get
quote the
there.
Britney, you better work.
Okay. I wouldn't be
What am I thinking
married
of?
because I don't want to get married. And I would spend all of my hard-earned money on myself.
Oh.
What am I missing?
I don't think you are missing anything, honestly.
Alright. So yeah.
But I think that's our.
I feel like I feel like talking about this kind of stuff, you get to know people a little deeper. Like if they're really shallow, like I am. Because I don't want to have any kids and I want to spend all my money on myself.
I still want to have kids.
I don't
but-
know. Like I've had a revelation, per se. I've been having a lot of those, but I've told myself that if I spend the rest of my life, struggling to be an actor, I would be okay with it. I don't know why. And and I feel like it's like really setting myself low, so that when I do get something, it's like, wow, accomplished.
Aim
But
low and you'll never be disappointed.
pretty much can only go up from here.
Up, 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 can only go up from here.
That's a good song.
Up, up, where the clouds come clear. Up, there's no way but
Okay, would you like to outro us, Miss Alicia?
All right, so if anybody has any comments they want to make about, their dream life, let us know
Okay, Miss Hepburn.
what you would do. And just remember that your dreams are reachable. You can do it.
Unless you want to be a superhero.
You can do it. Put your back into it. Anyways, it's been real. It's been cute, but it hasn't been real cute.
What?
And this... Oh, I forgot to outro you guys. Okay, wait. Okay, start this over.
Adam, don't cut that.
Aye, aye, sir.
Anyways, no. Start this again. It's been real. It's been cute. But it hasn't been real cute. These are my co-hosts.
John Ball.
And John Mike.
And this was the 94. Bye. I thought you said you were going to delete that.